Big moves are happening in the tech sector today, and the spotlight is firmly on NVIDIA Corporation as institutional giants shift their capital. Provident Living Financial Services, Inc. just made a major play by securing a new stake worth $1.37 million in the chip maker. This entry by Provident Living Financial Services, Inc. highlights the massive confidence still surrounding the hardware titan as it remains a critical player in modern computing portfolios.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the PopSockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The institutional confidence in NVIDIA Corporation does not stop there as more heavy hitters adjust their positions. Runnymede Capital Advisors, Inc. has aggressively boosted its stake by over 58%, signaling that Runnymede Capital Advisors, Inc. views the current price point as a prime opportunity for long-term growth. With a portfolio that now leans heavily into the company, their move is turning heads across the market. We are also seeing significant action from Westfuller Advisors, LLC, as they deepen their commitment to the future of graphics processing and data center tech. By increasing their holdings in NVIDIA Corporation by over 30%, Westfuller Advisors, LLC has solidified this stock as one of their most valuable positions. It is clear that major firms are doubling down on the hardware backbone, driving the current AI revolution. Finally, we shift gears to look at an emerging giant that is catching the attention of Wall Street analysts everywhere. Axon Enterprise has seen a massive 2,000% climb over the last decade, and experts believe Axon Enterprise still has substantial room to soar, potentially hitting 72% upside according to recent projections. If you want to stay ahead of these market shifts and catch every update on the stocks moving the world, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on. Is NVIDIA becoming the ultimate bedrock of the modern portfolio? Big money certainly thinks so. Provident Living Financial Services just signaled their confidence in the tech giant, jumping into a new $1.37 million position. But they aren't alone. From Hartford Financial to McElhenney Sheffield, institutions are aggressively stacking shares, which shouldn't come as a surprise when you look at the raw data. We are talking about a company that absolutely crushed earnings, beating estimates by 8 cents and posting a massive 73% year-over-year revenue jump. When you see a company with a 55% net margin, it is easy to understand why analysts are keeping their buy and strong buy ratings pinned to the wall. But it is not just the growth that catches the eye, it is the resilience. Even with a beta of 2.34 indicating some volatility, the firm maintains a rock-solid balance sheet with a current ratio near 4. Of course, it hasn't been a one-way street. We have seen significant insider selling, with directors moving millions in stock recently, which is a classic signal to pay attention to, even for a juggernaut like this. So, where does that leave you? While the institutional giants are fighting for their piece of the pie, you have to ask yourself, is this the right time to ride the wave, or are there hidden gems elsewhere that the experts are currently favoring? If you want to dive deeper into the latest 13F filings or see which 5 stocks analysts are buzzing about right now, make sure to hit the link in the description. Markets move fast, and knowledge is your only edge. Stay sharp and keep watching the trends. Is NVIDIA becoming the ultimate bedrock of the modern portfolio? It certainly looks that way. Big money is moving in, and I'm talking about some serious conviction. Runnymede Capital Advisors just pulled the trigger on a massive 58% boost to their position, making NVIDIA their second largest holding. When a firm like that puts over $11 million behind a single stock, you have to pay attention. But they aren't alone. From Longfellow Investment Management to a wave of new institutional players entering the fray, it's clear the smart money is betting big on the AI powerhouse. Currently, over 65% of the company is held by institutions and hedge funds. That's a massive vote of confidence, especially considering the technical and fundamental strength we're seeing right now. With a market cap nearing $5 trillion and a recent earnings report that absolutely crushed expectations, delivering a 73% year-over-year revenue jump, the numbers aren't just good, They are staggering. Now, for the skeptics watching the insider activity. Yes, we have seen some selling from top executives like Director Artie Shaw and CFO Colette Kress. It's natural to feel a bit cautious when you see millions in shares being offloaded, but keep in mind, these are massive companies, and profit-taking is a standard part of executive compensation. The real story here is the consensus among analysts. With dozens of buy and strong buy ratings and an average price target hovering around $275, the street clearly thinks the growth story has plenty of room to run. Is it the best buy in tech right now, though? While NVIDIA is a titan, our team at Channel YouTube is tracking 5 other under-the-radar stocks that top analysts are currently whispering about, names that might just be the next trillion-dollar giants. You can find that list through the link in our description. Ultimately, NVIDIA has evolved from a gaming chip pioneer into the backbone of global AI. Whether you're already holding or waiting for a pullback, this is a company defining an era. Make sure to hit that subscribe button to keep up with the latest institutional moves, and in a market this volatile, remember, the best investment you can make is in your own research. What do you think? Is NVIDIA still a buy at these levels, or is the best growth already behind us? Drop your take in the comments below. Is the massive rally in NVIDIA finally cooling off, or is this just a pit stop on its way to the moon? Today we are diving deep into the latest moves surrounding NVIDIA, the tech giant that has been dominating headlines and portfolios alike. First, let's talk about the big money. Westfuller Advisors just boosted their stake in NVIDIA by over 30%, signaling they are still very much bullish on this hardware titan. They aren't the only ones, either. We are seeing massive institutional activity from the likes of Norges Bank and Capital Research Global Investors, who are pouring billions into this stock. In fact, over 65% of NVIDIA is currently held by institutional heavyweights. But here is the million-dollar question. What do the analysts think? The consensus is still firmly in buy territory, with a whopping 48 buy ratings and a handful of strong buys across the board. While some, like New Street Research, have trimmed their price targets slightly, the average target price sits near $275. Now, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. We have seen significant insider selling recently. CFO Colette Kress and Director Mark A. Stevens have both offloaded portions of their holdings. While seeing leadership sell can be unnerving, remember that this is often just standard portfolio management, even if it does account for nearly 1 million shares sold over the last quarter. Looking at the fundamentals, NVIDIA remains a beast. With a recent earnings report that smashed estimates, pulling in $1.62 per share and a massive 73% year-over-year revenue growth, the company is clearly firing on all cylinders. Their net margins are sitting at an incredible 55%, which explains why investors are willing to pay that premium valuation. However, it's not the only game in town. While NVIDIA is a powerhouse, some top-tier analysts are whispering about 5 other stocks they believe could actually outperform in the current climate. Are you sticking with the big tech giant or looking for the next hidden gem? Make sure to check out the links in the description for the full breakdown of those top analyst picks and our latest stock reports. Bottom line, NVIDIA is a titan of the AI era, but in this market, you always need to keep your eyes on the data. What do you think? Is NVIDIA a long-term hold, or are you taking profits? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit subscribe for your daily dose of market intelligence. Forget everything you think you know about the AI gold rush. While everyone is obsessed with NVIDIA and Palantir, there is a quiet giant that has already delivered a staggering 2,000% return over the last decade, and the experts say it is just getting started. I am talking about Axon Enterprise, the company behind your local police force's tasers and body cameras. Now, why should you care? Because Axon is no longer just a hardware shop. They are pivoting hard into artificial intelligence, and the results are honestly impressive. Take their new tool, Draft One. It uses generative AI to listen to body cam audio and write police reports automatically. It is the fastest adopted software in the company's history, and for good reason. It gives officers their time back. Then there is Axon Assistant, which turns massive piles of digital evidence into searchable, human-readable data with real-time translation capabilities. We are looking at a company that is fundamentally changing how public safety operates. The financials back this up, too. Axon just crushed earnings, posting a 39% revenue jump and an 84% surge in earnings per share. With $14.4 billion in booked contracts, the momentum is undeniable. Wall Street has taken notice, with a median price target of $700 per share, suggesting a massive 72% upside from current levels. Is it cheap? Not exactly, at 59 times earnings, but for a leader in a $159 billion market, analysts think it is a bargain. If you are looking for an AI play that actually solves real-world problems rather than just chasing hype, Axon deserves a spot on your watch list. Have you considered adding Axon to your portfolio, or are you sticking with the semiconductor crowd? Drop a comment below and let us know your thoughts. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the stocks moving the market. Remember, the best time to invest is when you have done your homework, not when the news hits the front page.